Don't make me start making sounds, y'all. I was thinking about doing a like my own version of like a bounce song, like a New Orleans vibe. Cause you know I love those type of songs. So I was thinking about making my own, like a little that type of song. Like, all right, y'all. So let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's work. What was that on what was it? I forget the name of the movie. I'm getting Bring It On mixed up with a song. Typical. Y'all comment. I really love my labels, but it's like I love them, but then I have my reservations. Y'all don't get it. Y'all, I'm just talking about my skincare products. I'm just over here ranting. All right, so first card, Six of Swords in the reverse. It's giving me the inability to let go, the inability to move forward. That's what it's giving. Because the Six of Swords is leaving. The Six of Swords is escaping. New beginnings from a troubling situation, from anything, honestly. It could even be just new beginnings, just because I want new beginnings. But what I'm getting with this is this is crazy. I'm getting okay, it's fine. I'm getting like Kiara, and I hope you're here because I'm reading it. I'm getting like with this in the reverse. I'm getting very much hanging on by a thread. Very much skating on thin ice, about to crack, but let's do it anyway because we want the memory. You know, like I'm getting, I'm getting like the feelings have died, but we're here for the kids. I'm getting, if you do one more thing, I'm out. That's what this is giving me. It's like I want to go And I'm willing to go off of any little thing, any little reason I get, because I know truthfully so that this has died. You know, like when I think about it, it's like, look at what, think about this. I'm going to use an example. Hello, everybody. I'm going to use an example. You see Scrappy from Love and Hip Hop, right? And I know everybody don't know about this. But you see how, like, he literally proposed to Erica. But the truth is he proposed to her because it was for the family. It wasn't really for her. And it was also because, oh, I put you through so much. Rather than it being, you're this amazing person that I want to spend my life with. It's, oh, you stood by me when I had nothing. And you don't want somebody to marry you because of that. You don't want somebody to be with you because of that. Oh, you stayed. I don't want to be your settlement while you desire somebody else. You know what I mean? Like, and in the end, the truth came out. He gave her the ring, but the ring meant nothing because his heart yearned for that other woman. And he did everything right for that other woman. You see? He doing everything right for this other woman. Because that's where he want to be. They tighten up where they want to be. That's the difference. It doesn't matter if a person stays with you after they stomp on you and drag you. Friend, relationship, whatever. What matters is if, let's say they're troubled. Let's say, I don't want to say troubled. I don't like that term. But let's say, like, they're not the most perfect. They fuck up a lot. They do you wrong sometimes. But one thing about them is they want to get better for you and for their self. That is a person that's willing to show growth. That's a person that's willing to show change. If a person's not willing to do that, they are not for you. They're not for your life. They're not for your dreams. They're not for your goals. They're not for anything. Like, I promise you this. And you will regret every single time you stay in a friendship with someone who you know in your heart the friendship has died. And you say, I'm going to just hold on to it because how would they feel? When they get good and ready to get rid of you, you're gone. Then you think to yourself, well, I could have got rid of you a long time ago because I was already tired of you. Now I done wasted my time and my energy enduring you for longer. Relationship. Stay in this relationship, right? And you think, oh, I'm just stay in this relationship because, you know, one day they'll take me serious. One day you do all of that for them to go and find someone who they get it right the first time with, or the second time. They get the next person, they don't do them how they did you. They take them serious from the get-go because they know that they don't want to lose this person. They fear this person leaving, running away. So they're going to do what it takes to keep their possession, not possession. Then is what it takes to keep their most valued member of their life. You know what I mean? Like, if you have a friend that you don't care about and they like, oh, I'm done with you, do you care to even argue about that? An associate says, oh, I'm done. Okay. Now let this be somebody that, you know that you did something wrong to them, but, and you love them, you value them, they mean a lot to you. And they're like, I'm going to leave. I'm willing to go. You're going to put a fight no matter how much pride you have, even if this is two women, in a friendship. And it's like, we both stubborn. We both have an attitude, but it's like, yo, I did something wrong to you. You always been nothing but a good friend to me. You always been there when I needed you. Do you think I'm really going to let you just leave? You think I'm going to really just sit up there and my pride is going to be more important to me than fixing something with you? Hell no, it's not. That's the time that you find out who your real friend is. And that's also the time that you find out who your real partner is when shit gets real. Because when shit gets real, a lot of people, they quick to be like, okay, bye. They quick to be like, okay, to let you go. If you're the one who's not in the wrong and the other person is willing to let you go and they let you go, they're not meant to be in your life. I don't care. I'm the most, let me tell y'all something, and I'm going to admit this. Just because I read, just because I give you guys amazing advice, just because I'm real, well, part of being real is this, because I'm real about my faults too in life. And that's another thing. A lot of people, they judge me for that. I refuse to sit up here on YouTube. I refuse to sit up here on Instagram. I refuse to sit up anywhere and pretend like I'm perfect or to act a certain way to please somebody else. There are days when I'm quiet and reserved. There are days when I'm loud and some people just can't stand me. And I'm extra and I'm dramatic. And some people, they hate it about me. You think I'm going to simmer down for somebody else? No. In that same token, let me be honest with y'all about this. I'm the most stubborn person ever. One thing very true about my sign. I'm so stubborn. Like, sorry is not a thing. Well, it wasn't a thing for me. It didn't exist. I used to find every way on the planet to justify what I did because I felt like, well, I didn't do anything that bad. I didn't cheat. I didn't steal. I didn't lie. So what am I, even though there are other things you can do to a person, you can say something harsh that can hurt a person. That's one of my faults. And I would do things like that and not want to apologize. But let me tell you something. If it came down to me doing that to a friend that I care about in my heart and my soul, and I know would care about me the same, my pride is out the window. My pride is out the window. All the way out the window. You know, I mentioned my best friend earlier. I mentioned, and I've had other best friends in my life. I have. But I mentioned the one that my most significant friendship. And it's, you know, I mentioned that person because it's like we had falling outs too. Like, you know, people don't know that, but we fell out at times or almost did because we never really let each other fall out. We always worked around it. And we both we bumped heads. Okay. She was a Capricorn. I am a Taurus. That's enough for you to know. We bumped heads. But the truth is, I would never just, you know, after all that we've been through, after all of the stuff that she did for me, after all the things I did for her, after, you know, us dressing up alike, you know, after all of the things that we've been through and growing together and all that, do you really think I was ever, when we had our arguments or our fights, no matter what we said to each other, and we said some harsh things because we have a mouth on us, never could we not say sorry to each other or work it out? Because that's where the value comes in. It's like, you mean too much to me for me to sit up here and let my fucking pride ruin everything that we have. It's no way. If you don't have those type of friends, and some friends think, oh, well, I'm not your boyfriend, you're not my man. No, you're sick. It's not about that. As a friend, you should love me more. As a matter of fact, hold on, wait a minute, Holiday. Let's get into that. Your boyfriend, you should love me more than that. Fuck a boyfriend. He'll be here today, gone tomorrow. I'm still here. I'm the shoulder. You know what I mean? Like, we're supposed to value our friendships more than this. We have to support our friends more than this. What the hell? I have some friends that, and listen, y'all, I will jump out the window and start flying. I will jump out the window and, like, my body will create its own kite to fly me around before I beg anybody, and mark my word, before I beg a friend of mine to like support me in any way, I will never beg anybody to support me. Like I would never sit up there and like beg a friend like, oh, you know, you have to come alive. I'm gonna say, hey, come to my life. Like when I first started and stuff like that, I was like, come to my life. I'm not gonna beg you because this is my thing. You will never miss something for your boyfriend, right? You show up for that. I let you decide where you stand in my life, what level our friendship is on. I let you decide that. Period. There are people who value their little boyfriends that they just met and stuff like that over their friends. And it's just so funny to me. We're so like hesitant to like get rid of guys. You're so hesitant to like get rid of this dude, but you want to get rid of your friend. You want to say, oh, I'm done with that bitch. That bitch ain't shit. Da-da. Like, and guys too. Like, well, guys don't really, they love each other a little more than women be loving each other. But, you know, so quick to say, oh, I'm done with her. I'm not dealing with the shit. But you will deal with a guy over and over and over and over, but not your friend. Your friend who truthfully was your only saving grace to get you through your last breakup. And you're willing to jeopardize her for some guy. The guy will get rid of you without a blink of an eye. Do you hear me? Without it. Like before he can even blink, he will get rid of your ass for his friends. Don't ever forget it. Don't ever underestimate it. Don't ever question it. And they're right to do so. If it's for their real friends, they're right to do so. Because that's the right way to go about things. Your friendships are supposed to mean more. Until that is your husband or your wife, your friendships are supposed to be more important because that is who you could call on when this person turn on you. That is who you can call on to pick up the pieces, in a sense. That is who you can come to judgment free and get advice. And the thing is, a lot of the times, guys don't even, you know, the guys that a lot of people go all out their way for are guys that don't even like them, truthfully. Because if you gotta ask yourself so many questions about a situation or circumstance with a guy, and I only speak about all of these things, y'all, because I've experienced them. Not all of them, but, you know, the things that I speak to personally. Listen, if you gotta ask yourself so many things, how does he feel? What does he think? If you gotta ask yourself all of that about the guy, he don't want you. Why won't he see me? Why won't he talk to me? He won't talk to you. He don't want you. That's just what it is. Like, I don't care like how a person put it. It's no such thing. Like, and I've seen girls willing to just get up and throw everything away at the sound of a guy saying, oh, hey, come see me. Mind you, it's only come see me when he gets good and ready. It's only come see me after he, you know, gets bored with whoever the other chick is. And you're willing to just drop your friends, you know, launch, your friends' recital, your friends' sports game, whatever. You're willing to drop it to go get ran through by some dude that don't even care. He don't even care about you. You know better than to open your mouth and ask him to come support something. You know better than to open your mouth and ask him to help you pay a bill. You know better because you know he won't do it. But that's the person that you want to be reliable to come run to. And you can't do it for your friend. Disgusting. Sad. Listen, that dude wouldn't miss a minute of his money for you. And you sitting up here throwing away friendships. These are the things people have to start to consider. These are the things that people have to start to consider. And don't get me wrong, like I've never like idolized a man ever. It just won't happen. Or I've never like put a man above like everything. No, not that. But I have been in a situation where it's like it's confusing. But the truth is it's exactly what it looks like. You trying to make it confusing because you hope that it's confusing because that'll make you feel better about the situation. That's the truth. It ain't confusing at all. You know what's going on. You know what's up. You know that the person don't love you or whatever, but you want to say that it's confusing because it makes you feel better. It gives you peace in your heart to think that maybe they just don't know what they want. They don't want you. They know that. That's the T. Whatever they don't know, forget about it. What they do know is that they don't want you. That's the T. What they do know is that they don't want to spend time with you. What they do know is that they don't want to pick up their phone or call you. What they do know is that they don't want to go on trips with you. What they do know is that they will never invite you to meet their family. What they do know is that they don't want to take you on a date. What they do know is that they don't want to take you to meet their mother. What they do know is that they will not invite you to a family or friend event. That's what they do know. Okay? So let's get out of they just don't know. No. Focus on what they do know. They may not know what they want in general, but they know what they don't want. Everybody always knows what they don't want. I know what I don't want. And I'm a pretty undecided person. Undecided about my food. But I'll know. I could tell you what I don't want to eat when I'm picking food. The list is closed because I am soon getting tired and I don't ever want to do a reading tired because it's not fair to you if I do a reading while I'm tired because it might be half-assed and I don't do that. That's not me. But I will be live. Well, I won't be live every day, but there will be a video every day. Mainly lives because I prefer lives. But yes, every day because this is like a fake vlogmas type of thing. I have to make a thumbnail and everything like that. And I have to set up my streaming software, but that's another story. So yeah. But let me pull something else about this friendship though. I just wanted to say that. I'm not gonna lie, everybody. After this one, I am done for the night. Tomorrow can do more. Strength. What did I say? Staying for the kids. Yeah, get the strength to leave. Get the strength to leave. Big Leo energy right here. Your sister is a real one. Your sister is a real one. Yes, sis. That is a real one right there. Period. She knows. She knows. But yeah, you need to get the strength to walk up out of that because it's much. I'm going to continue to say staying for the kids because it's nothing I hate more than a man that gets on social media or television and say, or a woman, we're just trying to work it out for the kids. The kids don't want y'all to fake a relationship. The kids don't want to hear y'all arguing. The kids want to eat their cereal in peace. Okay? The kids would rather y'all be in two separate houses and be happy human beings. Okay? They don't want y'all to work it out for them. The kids don't want y'all to cheat on each other just so y'all could pretend like y'all happy for the kids. The kids do not want this. Okay? The kids want to smack y'all both. Okay? If I was the kids, I would be cursing y'all out. And that's a fact. Like, what? Staying for the kids? What are you talking about? Like, yo, I hope that, when I do have children, because we thankfully we do choose the father of our children, but when I do have children, I hope that, it is with my life partner and we are life partners and we truly get through everything and work everything, not get through everything, because like I'm not going to allow just anything, but I hope that it's someone, I'm going to be with and we're going to grow together and we're going to be happy together and have this beautiful, loving, everlasting relationship and raise our beautiful, smart, intelligent, emotionally intelligent children together. But if we don't work out, I'm going to allow it to not work out because I'm not going to force a relationship. I don't want my kids to go out in the world. I don't want my daughters to go out in the world and be like, you know what? My mom, she forced my dad to stay. This is what we do. Now you going to force a man to stay. Then he going to go out there and cheat on you and bring you something back that you can't get rid of because you forced him to stay, huh? And the only part of him that stayed, he came home and brought you something back. Okay? So it's no such thing as like for the kids. The kids don't want that. The kids are good on that. The kids don't want to find out that their parents are cheating on each other. They'd rather know that they're broken up and let them move on and find love somewhere else. Jesus Christ. Like sometimes you got to just let it go. The kids want you to let it go. Okay? It's just like people who be like, you ask a person, why are you staying in a relationship? Or why are you staying in a friendship? Because we have so much history and it's been... Bruh, we have so much history in elementary school. Do we stay in that position? Or do we move on and say goodbye? Are you crazy? We have so much history. Oh my God, all of these years, all of this time. Okay, all of this time for you to learn a damn lesson and move the fuck on. All of this time for you to get the same. It should be an embarrassment. People should really hear themselves when they say that. All of this time that we put in. Yeah, all of this time that you kept doing the same shit and it didn't work. Think about that. What does that tell you? I watched a movie and it was like the definition of insanity is doing the same thing and expecting different results. It really is. That's insane. It's insane. It's like knowing that your friend is a backstabber, right? Or just inconsiderate. And you just keep like telling them the same thing, like, oh, I just feel like, you should consider my friend. You feel like, well, maybe on the 50th time I said it'll hit. It's insanity, and you driving yourself insane subconsciously by keep repeating that because now you're gonna lose it the 60th time you say it. Like what? It's just like being with a cheater or something like that. Like, they keep cheating. Oh, if you cheat, I'll leave. Or, oh, if you... It didn't scare them the first time. Like when you fake left for a week. It didn't scare them the second time when you did it. Now we on 70th. Stop doing it. It's not working no more. At this point, just go hide in the closet and just, accept that this is what you've chosen or leave. yes, there are people who cheat and they change. Yes, they exist. But the ones that actually truly change, they don't take that many times to do it. If a person is on their 4th time cheating on you, 3rd time, they're not changing. I'm sorry, it's not coming. What they will do, though, maybe, is settle if you're still around. That's the only thing they'll settle. And that's it. Nobody's going to change for you. If a person could cheat on you 4 times, right? See you cry, see you break down, and then still go and do it again, they don't want you. You're not what they want. They're going out into the world to look for what they want. And what they want probably is sending them back to you and saying, I don't want to be with you. That's what really is happening. So now, after they get old and used up and they can't even function no more and they, don't work no more, now they want to say, okay, I'm going to settle down with you. Settling. Imagine being the person somebody settled for. Ace of Wands. Passion. You got to focus on what you're passionate about is what I'm getting. And not this. Being a second choice will eat you alive. Like, if you think that breaking up with somebody that you really love with all your heart is like gonna kill you, like if you fear a breakup so much that like you let somebody choose you as a second choice or like settle for you, I promise you'll see in time that somebody settling for you is so much worse. You might as well have let yourself cry. You might as well have let yourself go through that pain so you can get it over with. Because if you live your life as a second choice, it'll start to eat you from the outside in. Let me tell you, truth be told, you let somebody make you a second choice, no matter how confident you are, no matter how smart you are, how many degrees you have, how much money you got, what kind of car you drive, you will become insecure because you will constantly want to ask yourself, because you're up under the person who made you a second choice. You're going to keep asking yourself, why wasn't I good enough the first? Why wasn't I good enough as the only? Why did I have to be second? Why did I have, you're going to start to ask yourself stuff like that. And when you start to ask yourself stuff like that, then it's going to start to make you think that you're what you're not. And you just end up at the bottom. That's what happens. That's what always happens. So you should never let somebody make you, a second choice. The Hangman in the reverse. Being stuck. Let me see something. It's crazy. Last card, 4 of Wands. 4 of Wands is giving me celebration, union. This is to come. This energy of the 4 of Wands. But right now, like I said, with the Hangman in the reverse and the 6 of Swords in the reverse, you're stuck. You're stuck. You got to find the strength to push through all of this. And this will be your energy. Ace of Wands. Passionate. Feeling free. For this, I'm going to pull a different card than a Wisdom Oracle. I'm actually going to pull... Where's my box? Okay, y'all. So, put these up. I should do lives on Instagram, but Instagram is so. I'm gonna do Sacred Destiny. I'm gonna do that. I love these cards. They feel like so nice. They're like matte, like a dry, like I don't know how to describe them, but they're really nice. Voyage. I keep saying you gotta leave, bro. If this don't like do it for you, this is a different deck. I don't use this deck. Y'all can't say that I'm like pulling what I want. I don't even use this deck often. Like I just use a different deck. Bruh. Voyage? What does that mean? I'll read the message. Humpback whale. I'm not going to read about the whale. Like, I don't have time. But the sacred landscape wants you to know. Get ready. You are about to embark on a journey. It might be an inner sojourn or an outer voyage to a distant land. It might be a project or idea that is coming to life. But most certainly, you are an intrepid traveler. Traveler, sallying forth into the unknown. Where do you want to go? What have you always wanted to do or be? This is a time to make it happen. Get prepared, have a clear vision of what you want to experience, but also be prepared for the unexpected. That is part of the exhilaration of being a traveler. Remember to enjoy the journey as much as reaching the destination. I feel like they say that at the end of everything. Enjoy the journey as much as reaching the destination. Yes. No instant gratification here. Okay, guys, I'm not gonna lie. Like I'm getting there. I'm getting tired now. So I hope that you guys enjoyed the live. Denise, when I go live tomorrow, you will be the first on my list for my reading. Thank you for like sticking by me throughout, the whole live and everything. I appreciate your support. I appreciate everyone's support who is watching. And yeah, so I'm out, guys. Have a nice night.